everyone, Sparkle Sprinkler here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, y'all. If you're not subscribed, I would love for you to join us here. I have recently retired June 1st and slowly getting things together. We're going to be having a major shift to the channel here in a couple months, so I would love for you to join us here. This is a fan sale haul. I have 5 of them for you today. Those of you that are new, I do have a lot of new subscribers. Welcome and thank you for joining me. I order from Fansells to get sets. I usually order Temu, but with Fansells, I'm able to find sets easier than I can on Temu. Temu search for me is awful. So I just start putting things in my cart, especially if I see one on Temu and it looks like it's going to be a set. I go to Fansells and start looking, and I'll just start filling up a cart, and every 3 or 4 months I would make a big order. I'm not ordering anymore because my retirement stash is here, and you're just seeing the unboxings of it. Yeah, I've really been buying since January. So these are all a set in this one, but Fansells had a deal when I made this order of buy so many, get so many free. And on this particular one, I would have paid $403, but it was a free one because of how many I ordered. So watch your sales on Fansells, y'all. I've been before Temu. This is where I ordered Fansells. There were other places. There was one called something Frog. There was Assess Deals, but then I found Fansells and I just stuck with it, and that's where I ordered the majority of my diamond paintings before I found Temu. The only reason that I order from Temu is they give me 90 days if something's wrong. They give you no hassle to return it and get your money back. A lot of times you get to keep your item. A lot of my stuff I've been sending back were all those 60 by 60, so of course I didn't keep those. You know, they went back, and if they were really damaged, I tell them, send me a label anyway, because I'm sending it back to you. I don't want this clogging up my home, and I'm not putting it in the garbage. I would demand they give me a label to send it back. The second reason is price matches. There is nothing wrong with fan sale prices, okay? It's just, should it go on sale, I get price matches for 30 days from Temu. That's the only reason. And y'all, I check those price matches twice a day. It's not a one-time deal. It's as soon as you make that order for 30 days, you can check it 3 or 4 times a day. And let's say you had this diamond painting that you bought, and it went on sale that morning and went on sale that afternoon. You get both of those price matches. And anything forward for 29 days, if it goes on sale 5 or 6 more times, you get those price matches. It's not a one-time thing. Some people get confused about that. It's not a one-time deal. It is however many times, whether it drops a penny or $5, you get that no matter how many times the price drops. So be sure, all of my price matches except for pearls, butterflies, bees, and birds are over. Everything else is here. All of my retirement stash is here. I just needed some extra pearls, and I started a binder for bees, birds, and butterflies. Now, once my binders are filled up, I'll probably have to make another order just to order a few things to finish the binders off. But this one would have been $4.03, and I got it for free. It has 4 colors in it. I'm going to trim this edge here because my binder is 30 centimeters. And if it's anything over, it will not fit. So my scissors are not wanting to cut for whatever reason. I trim them as I go. And that way when I'm filling up binders, it doesn't slow me down and have to stop to trim these. Kind of frayed that up. I'll go ahead and trim this bottom too because it's not cut even. I've got something on my scissors. My husband's probably been in here and gotten them, and it's gotten some glue or something on it because it's one certain spot that it doesn't want to cut. He's bad about that. Zip right in here and grab a pair of scissors and cut something and then damages them. Typical husband. That's why I have backups for the backups, y'all. And then I'll just take these and hang them on a nail out in the garage, and he's got a pair of scissors until he loses these. Alright, we've got 4 colors. Very simple, very plain, but they're beautiful when they're finished. You get a thick bag of clear, a thick bag of, those are packed so tight, that is either going to be a light gray or a dark champagne. Then these are very lightly coated AB pearls, and then clear marquise. Then we have this one that was $4.03. Oh, how pretty. Love these, y'all. I needed some for my binder for dresses. I bet I wrote a T on that. Let me look. I did. Let me change it to an F. Went into autopilot. This one has 5 colors in it. That cover sheet. A lot of times when there's nothing out here, it's hard to get your cover sheet to smooth out. There we go. Mercy. And I think I know the problem. There's some cover sheet hanging off over here, so I think they don't have it on straight. So it's harder to get it to flatten out. Let me trim this off. And y'all, I just put these in my binder. And when I'm ready to work on it, they are flat. The binder does all the work for me. Look how pretty. We get plain black, and that is a dark gray. That's kind of a light peach. These are heavy AB coated pearls. Let me get this to focus. Got a heavy coating of AB on it, and then plain clear marquise. It's gonna be pretty, very pretty, y'all. $4.03. This one was $4.03. Oh my. Love the purple. This one really needs a trim on the edge. Let's see if I can get my scissors to work better this time. Yeah. There was something on them. Look how pretty this is. Beautiful. 5 colors in this one. We get a beautiful purple, blue. Where are those? That's probably going to be in this. Yes, it's through here. A lighter purple. Purple AB marquise. Look how pretty those stones are. Beautiful. And then that's a blue with a AB coating marquise. Y'all, this thing's going to be stunning. I love these dresses. I've got several. You know, I think there was like 12 in this set. I'm not sure. May have been more. They're beautiful. $403 on this one. Then this one was free. It would have been $403, but it was a buy so many, get so many free. I don't know how many I ended up getting free. I don't remember how many I ordered. It was a lot. I'm going to trim this cover sheet first. It's crooked. Y'all, I've never had problems with Fansells. I've never had to contact Fansells for anything. I've never had any returns from Fansells. Out of all the orders I've made for years, they're the only place I ordered till Temu came along. And even since, I have not had not one problem. They take longer to ship than Temu, but I think with Fansells, you make the order, they make them and then ship them, whereas with Temu, now the 80 by 80s, I've noticed it's called special order, so they make those on demand, but the special shapes are pretty much, unless it says pre-order, they're already ready to go. But it does take a little bit longer now. Seems like, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe at the most. I don't know. I've never timed it, y'all. I just make the order and go. But it just seems like they take longer to get to you. I did make a big order. We haven't even started on that one yet, y'all. And it came in a huge box. So that was my final push with Fansells. We'll start seeing those here. Like, I only do one Fansells a week, so it's taking longer to get them out. But the main reason I do that is because Fansells does not sell out like Temu does. With Temu, you can order this now and an hour later it's gone. So I try to get the Temu out as quick to you as I can, for fear that it's gonna be gone. And we can't find it again. Fansells, I know I can go once a week with them and we're good. We've got a long way to go with Fansells. Okay, this has 5 colors, and they fill these bags half full, but it's the same color. This is a green. If my camera would focus. So with Fansells, I'm just kind of doing one a week. That is a light champagne, and this is a lighter green than these. Green rounds and green marquise. But I had a big order come in from them, and it shipped in a box. I've never had it come in a box before. But that was my final push with Fansells. I'm no longer going in and seeing what they've got new and looking for sets. I'm just not there anymore, y'all. My retirement stash is here. It's done. It will just be a order of if I need to fill up a binder, or if I see something I like. I mean, I still got budget to buy over the years, but I wanted the bulk of my stash here, so that way I didn't have to worry about price increases or anything. It's here, and I can just shop from my binders or my large canvases and pick what I want to work on. This one was $403. Look how pretty. Four colors in this one, and this one needs a trim on the bottom. Just to even it up. I definitely have a spot on my scissors that's not. There we go. Just got to get caught in the right spot for it to start cutting. Look how pretty that is. Isn't she beautiful? This one I got a feeling is going to be amazing, y'all. I have learned through this channel that I love blue. I did not realize how much I love blue until I started going through diamonds, and I'm always saying, oh, that's a beautiful blue. Look at that. It's a lighter blue. It's got a little bit of dust in it. It'll have to be dusted off. It's an even lighter blue, and then blue marquise. Look how beautiful that's going to be on that. Okay, let's get a closer look. How pretty. $403 for this one. And you know, $403, that's not a bad price. I just find things there that I cannot find on Temu. This one was free. And if it's a set, y'all, I have to have it. I don't feel complete if I don't have all of them. So I have to go order it. And Fansells was just an easier search for me to find them. And if I can get, you know, buy so many, get one free, I'll take that. That's $4.03 discount. Would I have gotten it from Temu? Probably not. As many free ones as I'm finding as I pull these out. This one was $403. Look how pretty. All this marquees are going to make this thing just pop off this canvas, y'all. That is going to be incredible. Then this one was $403. I love this one too. I think the marquees are just what's going to make the diamond painting beautiful. I cannot stress enough how much I love these special shapes, y'all. I just simply love them. I think I could work on these all my life and never be bored with them. Let's put it this way, the majority of my stash are these rhinestone special shapes. Whether it's in greeting card, off canvas, or these 30 by 30s or 30 by 40s. The majority of my stash is this. Free on this one. I do have quite a few 80 by 80s now. I had bought up some Diamond Art Club, Dreamers Designs, and some Ever Moments, and I just got to the point I had to be comfortable with that because y'all couldn't afford it. There's no way I could have built my stash with that. So I had to quit buying $70 and $80 diamond paintings and focus on the more budgets. So that gave me my large ones. And I had never ordered from Temu anything large. It had always been special shaped off canvas and greeting cards up until I ordered those starting in November or December-ish. When I found the black sleeves, that's when I really started bulking up my stash with larger diamond paintings. Yeah, they're rounds. All of my others are squares. I'm going to have to learn to love. I'm going to have to learn to like them. I hope to learn to love them. I never could get my rounds straight, so that's a thing for me. So I'm determined to conquer that. But all of my stash was the larger diamond paintings, and I just couldn't afford to build years of retirement stash at $70, $80 a diamond painting. So I went with these, and then I found the 80 by 80s, and I bought the heck out of those things. And so here we are, y'all. Here we are. All right, the product numbers are going to be in the description for you. Copy and paste it into Fansells. And if you have problems, let me know. Okay? Y'all take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.